Transfer showdown, and it's starting to feel like Caicedo all over again. A new Brighton midfielder is on Liverpool's radar, rivals are lining up, and behind the scenes, things are not calm. Alexis Mac Allister has admitted the dressing room is hurting, the title defense is already over, and big decisions are coming fast. Is this the signing that reshapes Liverpool's future, or another transfer battle they could lose? Let's break it all down. Liverpool's transfer plans are back in the spotlight once again, after a surprising development behind the scenes has raised fresh questions about the club's next move in the market. With rivals keeping a close eye on Liverpool's long-term strategy very much in play, a new name has emerged that could have major implications for the Reds' future squad planning. As familiar patterns from past transfer windows begin to resurface, this latest twist suggests another dramatic battle could be brewing away from Anfield. We'll break all of that down in today's video, along with all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There's a lot to get through, so make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Alexis Mac Allister has opened up with a brutally honest assessment of the frustration building inside Liverpool's dressing room. The Argentine midfielder admitted that the sheer scale of change last summer has played a major role in the club's dramatic drop-off this season. After storming to the Premier League title in 2024-25, expectations were sky high. Instead, Liverpool have endured a deeply disappointing defense of their crown. A goalless draw on New Year's Day marked the halfway point of the campaign, with the champions sitting fourth in the table, already 12 points adrift of leaders Arsenal. A gap Mac Allister has openly conceded is simply too big to close. Speaking to Sky Sports ahead of Liverpool's trip to Fulham, the 27-year-old did not hide his disappointment. It hurts, Mac Allister admitted. Many things have changed from last season, and it's not ideal. But this is the situation we're in, and we have to face it and keep working to improve. When pressed on why Liverpool have struggled so badly to find momentum, Mac Allister hinted at deeper internal issues, stopping just short of fully airing them in public. Many things changed. New players came in to replace those who left. We changed too many things, but I prefer to keep that to myself. Liverpool's summer overhaul was extensive. 8 new players arrived in the first-team squad, while Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Jarell Quansah, Karim Kelleher, Tyler Morton, and Ben Doak all departed. The club also sanctioned the sale of Trent Alexander-Arnold, with Harvey Elliott and Kostas Tsimikas sent out on loan. Compounding those changes was the tragic death of Diogo Jota, an unimaginable loss that deeply affected what had previously been a close-knit group. Crucially, many of these changes were not forced. Onslaught has already admitted that he underestimated how long the new signings would take to settle, and the lack of cohesion has been evident throughout a disjointed first half of the season. Off the pitch, Mohamed Salah's public criticism of both the club and the head coach only added to the sense of unrest. While Mac Allister's comments were far more measured than Salah's explosive mixed-zone interview last month, they still underline clear dissatisfaction among senior figures in the squad. This should be a moment when we're enjoying the Premier League title we won, Mac Allister added. We should be in a much better place than we are. Despite the gloom surrounding Liverpool's league form, Mac Allister insists the squad must now refocus on the remaining trophies still available. We have amazing players. It's about becoming a team. Without the team, I am nothing. We all need to improve and think about the guy next to us. With the title defense effectively over, attention has now shifted to Europe and the domestic cups. The Champions League is there, and we will definitely fight for that, he said. And the FA Cup is hugely important. When you play for Liverpool, you have to fight for everything. For now, his words paint a sobering picture of a champion side still searching for its identity after changing too much, too quickly. Meanwhile, Liverpool's transfer radar has once again turned towards Brighton. Reports suggest the Reds are lining up a potential future move for Carlos Baleba, a storyline that inevitably draws comparisons with their failed pursuit of Moises Caicedo back in 2023. 3 years ago, Liverpool moved aggressively for Caicedo, only to be outmaneuvered by Chelsea in a British record deal. It was a painful episode that highlighted both Liverpool's ambition and the brutal realities of elite-level transfer battles. Now, the player who effectively inherited Caicedo's role at Brighton could be next on Liverpool's shortlist. Baleba arrived on the south coast as a raw, but hugely talented midfielder, and exploded into prominence during the 2024-25 campaign. His combination of physical power, ball-carrying ability, and defensive intensity quickly made him one of the Premier League's most exciting young midfielders. According to reports, Liverpool view the Cameroon international as a long-term midfield option and are closely monitoring his situation ahead of 2026. However, the competition is fierce. Manchester United have been most consistently linked, while Tottenham Hotspur and Bayern Munich are also believed to be tracking him closely. Brighton, for their part, are under no pressure to sell and are reportedly demanding a fee in the region of £87 million, with Baleba viewed as a cornerstone asset. This season hasn't been entirely smooth for the 21-year-old, with a slight dip in form and speculation that last summer's transfer noise played a role. United showed strong interest in 2025, but ultimately shifted focus elsewhere, a decision that could yet open the door for Liverpool. Brighton expect any major move to wait until the summer, with the club determined to keep Baleba for the remainder of the campaign. Alongside potential incomings, Liverpool are also focused on securing their core players. Reports suggest the club are preparing to open contract talks with Ryan Gravenberch, whose transformation under Arne Slot has been one of the standout stories of the past 18 months. The Dutch midfielder is midway through the 5-year deal he signed after arriving from Bayern Munich, but his performances have sparked internal discussions over improved terms. While formal negotiations have not yet begun, the message is clear: Liverpool see Gravenberch as a central figure in their future plans. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe for daily Liverpool content. We bring you all the latest Liverpool news every single day, so join our fast-growing community and never miss an update.